And suddenly, the house is on fire. And suddenly,
Go.
the house is on fire. The house is on fire. And suddenly, the house is on fire. The house is on fire. The house is on fire.
Go. Get some medication for your bipolar personality.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Oh my gosh. Let's see who I have in the house. Rick, thank you for being here. Magic Eggers. I probably should have my other chat up because Melon cuts off your names. Give me a second. Sorry. I'm not on there. Good Lord. Sorry. Let me click on my live and see who's actually in the house. Click on my live. All right. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry. Rick's in the house. Thank you so much. Magic Acres. Hello, cousin. Skinner Farms. Rick, I already said that. And Gil's here. Thank you guys for coming in. I thought it said 6 people though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whatever. Cosmics are here. Ah, Cosmics! I love you guys so much. I've been in a funk today. A funk. Here's links if anybody wants to come up. I love you, Cosmics. You're awesome. So, I've been in a funk today. I had a weird dream. Okay, Gil, that's fine. I had a weird dream, and then I woke up kind of late. There's Winnie. Don't ask why she's wearing a diaper. Hey, Suzanne, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Thanks for lurking. Wow, 11 people in the house. Should probably do the 9:31 more often. I just been, I don't know. Like I said, I've been in a kind of funk. So, okay. It's my funk started. Sorry, and don't mind my hair because my hair is an absolute. That is Winnie. She is a French bulldog. We got her back in January, and she's currently on her period, so she has to wear a diaper. But okay. My funk started when we started to get rodents in the garden, so that's when it started. I just been kind of like blasé. I think I'm kind of like upset that summer is must kind of be over for me. So I'm just like, ugh. And so I mean, it's not 100% over, um, but I'm just not looking forward to the winter. And so I've just been kind of like in a funk about that. And then today, like, it started going south when I started thinking about my dad. And then the dogs were driving me nuts today. So I was just like kind of in a funk all day. So hopefully this will help me get out of my funk. Yes. Well, winter really sucks for you guys because it's super cold up there. Super cold. After we after we left your guys' house, I told my husband, I said, I want to move there. I do. I love it. I love everything about New England states. I love the history. I love everything about it. The beer, it's beautiful there. I think if I had a choice, that's where I would move. I just absolutely love it there. But anyway, your winters are like so cold. So cold. I think that would get to me because, well, they're cold. I think they're cold here. And we may get -5. That's like, we may, you know. You want to move to Ohio? I want you guys to move to Ohio. That'd be great. That'd be one of my main reasons. Like I would like, ah! That's why I want to move to New Hampshire. My number one reason is you guys. But yeah, so anyway, Maine is the bomb. Yeah. I didn't go to Maine. I just went to like New Hampshire and the Massachusetts area around there, and it was awesome. I loved everything about it. Do have to say though, my husband did not like the traffic. Not that he didn't like the traffic, he didn't like the drivers. The drivers are very aggressive. And they don't use their turn signals. At all. They don't use their turn signals. They're very aggressive. But yeah, other than that, I just loved it. I think I love history so much too. And there's just so much going on there. Yeah, oh my God. That's what they call them. Yeah, that's right. That is so funny that you said that. And Cosmics are saying it now. Yep. They were too aggressive for him, and he has bad road rage issues. Though I'm really surprised he didn't get more road rage issues while we were there, because he is horrible here. I do love it here. I just wish we had longer summers, and traffic sucks. And yes, we got Massachusetts drivers, and they will literally run you off the road. Yeah. I've seen it. They almost ran us off the road. So yeah, that sucks. But other than that, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. Like, I just feel like I definitely didn't, well, I know I definitely did not spend enough time there. There was so much that I wanted to see, and I tried to like squeeze it all in. And so we definitely have to go back. It's like one of the main places I'd like to go back to. Oh my gosh, look who it is. Lewis. Hello, Lewis.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yeah. Now I got people up here. Yeah. So, but yeah, so I've been in this like funk all day, and then it rained, so I couldn't get out to the garden. I have a whole nother tray of cucumbers that I'm going to plant. I'm also kind of nervous about planting them because I'm just afraid that if I plant them, rats are going to eat them. But we have literally been killing rats. We've killed 3 or 4 of them already. So,
Hey, Rick.
I think the population is whittling down. So, yes, I definitely. Oh my gosh, and I definitely want to eat. My biggest thing though while I was there is I didn't have enough seafood. I didn't have enough seafood, damn it. I want to eat a lot more seafood. And yes, we'll have to definitely go on an off season. Like we'll have to go in June or something. But I always wanted to go there during October because I want to see the leaves and stuff like that. And that was great. It was beautiful. However, Yeah, and then we'd have to go. I think it was Linda's restaurant. Dustin just loved that breakfast there. So, but yeah, so we'll have to go again and go like in the off season when it's not so overpopulated for Halloween because there was just so many. I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it. I mean, now granted, I did have deep fried food, deep fried like fish and shrimp and stuff. But it was like better than anything I've ever tasted. I think it's because they're so close to the ocean right there. But yeah, their seafood was pretty good. And on the beach there, you better be chewing on your toy and not on Fred's toys. Yeah, there was that lobster place I wanted to try. It's like right off the pier right there. I wanted to try that place really bad, but I know Dustin doesn't like it. So you had fish and shrimp tonight. I'm kind of jealous.
Hey, Moon over Miami.
It's Moon over Miami. We love you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, it was very, very cold. Well, the first day we went, it was freezing, and I had my hooded sweatshirt on, and the wind was blowing. It was kind of misty and rainy, and Rebel, and it was freezing cold. And we got to a gazebo there on the beach, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go back. We saw it, we're going back to the car. But the next day, Cosmix took us to like a beach, like a public beach area park, and it was really nice, and I got some good pictures. So yeah, you're 4 miles from the beach. Yeah. And so it was really cool. Actually, I've never been to a beach that was freezing cold like that. So it was very odd because typically when you think of the beach, you think, I don't really imagine, I don't really want to out where they live. I'm sure they probably don't care. But I just didn't feel comfortable outing where they lived. It's just weird going to a beach when it's cold. You automatically think that the beach is all warm and cozy and and you gotta wear your sunscreen. Not I. Although I'm so pale, that is probably the best option. It's the cold beach. But yeah, super cool and a lot of fun. Had a great time. So that was a couple years ago, and I'm still talking about it because I love history. I love history. I love going to cemeteries. I still go to tons of cemeteries. And yeah, I just absolutely adore it. So had a lot of fun. And their garden. Did I mention their garden before? Their garden is freaking amazing. Yeah, seeing the snow drifting on the sand. I didn't see snow drifting on the sand. It was just really windy and cold. But it was really funny because me and Dustin were like sitting in the car, like freezing. We have the heat on a little bit. And we're sitting there and we're watching people walking up the boardwalk with their dog, taking a little jog. And I'm like, dude, do they know it's cold? Like, it's freezing. And they're like, walking their dog and everything on the boardwalk. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, they must know something I don't. Release the raptors. You can attack chickens. Yeah. But it was still a lot of fun and had a really good time. My husband's, I think, favorite part of it all was America's Stonehenge. He still talks about that. And I do have a video on it. It hardly had the views that I wanted it to get. But it was really, really cool. A lot of fun, a lot of interesting concepts. Yeah, I'm not going to do no polar plunge. No.
Yeah, we got that up here in Canada too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that in Lake Erie, and I think that's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. They have like it's called the Polar Bear Club. They do it all the time. Yeah, totally not my idea of fun. Um, although I'm one of those people that are kind of spoiled. Like I don't like the super cold, and I don't like. Hi, Garden. I don't like the super cold, and I don't like the extreme hot. I like fall and I like spring. Those are my two favorite uh I guess seasons. So, but yeah. What else? What else? What else? Other than that, what I had been talking about, did the Polar Plunge in Cape Elizabeth, me back in the 80s. I'll never do it again. Aw. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. And I definitely don't want to get see me if I get really, really cold, it ruins my day. Like I get shaking cold, like and I can't stop. And like I need like 500 blankets, especially those ones where it's like a damp cold. It like really goes through me.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's what it's like up here in Canada. When you get in the springs, it's a damp cold.
yeah,
In the fall, it can be the damp cold too.
yeah, I don't like that. It's just like goes right through you, you know. Um, but yeah, so for the most part, everything's doing good, really good. And I have the market garden going. I don't have ripe tomatoes yet. I have a feeling the month of August is going to be hell. So we have a lot going on. I entered a lot of stuff into the fair, a lot of my pictures into the fair. My son goes to like 2 weeks of school before school, so I'll be doing that in the next couple weeks. I have something that I need to do for work, and I'll be going away for that. And then I start work at the end of the August. So it's just, and then we have the fair for a week before that starts. So my whole month of August is just like, I'm kind of dreading it. I'm kind of nervous. I got a lot of going on. I don't want to mess up. I just need to remain organized. I've done so well at keeping this house spectacularly clean. Um, and I've kept everything clean. So when the when the time comes and I'm going to be super busy and I can't clean the house, it'll be okay because it's been cleaned. It's good, you know. I've just got a lot going on. I don't want you on that bed, so don't even think about it, girlfriend. Yeah, I'm watching you. Don't turn your head at me. Mhm. Yeah. I've been picking about 10 tomatoes every other day. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I haven't picked one single tomato. They're not ripe yet. But I got way so much. I got 2.5 more months. So we're good on that. I need to go out there. It rained today, but I need to go out there and take a look at my cucumbers because I have some out there that are getting pretty long and I just want to leave them on there for a little bit longer. And so I know I need today, probably need to pull those probably tomorrow, especially after the rain today. So, and then I have cucumbers that I need to plant. They've been started, they're ready to go. One of them was an Armenian cucumber. So I'm really, really hoping that we get one because I want to try it. And every time we go to plant one, it goes to crap. It never works. Never works out. Oh, you're now in PA, huh? Cool. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I hear a noise. What's the noise about? You're going to be okay. Oh my gosh, it's not like oh my gosh, you can't live without me. But yeah, so talked to Viper earlier. I asked him to go live with me. He was going to go live with me for a little bit, but his wife isn't feeling good. The TV was on. His computer's in the bedroom. His wife is laying in bed. I'm like, don't even bother. It's like, it's not a big deal. This isn't like life or death situation. You have to go live with me. So anyway, I wasn't planning on going live. And then I was like, well, it's getting later. I put Fred to bed. I'm just going to do this and get it done for the week. Evening, Courtney. Hello, Steel and Tree. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. So Sunday, we went to a museum. Oh, we got to feed the chickens. We feed the chickens once a day in the morning, and then they free range for the rest of the day. We went to a museum on Sunday. That was a lot of fun. We saw the Titanic Museum. And that's a traveling museum. It goes around to all different types of places, and they pack up everything and move it around. That was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of really cool artifacts. And I just was obsessed. I loved seeing the artifacts from there, especially the textiles, like the dishes. They pulled up tiles from the bathrooms in the kitchens and stuff like that, so you could literally see what it looked like. They had some clothes, and then they also had like cufflinks and stuff, and earrings and stuff like that, which I thought was super cool. And when they went down in 1980, they were talking about how the rust and everything will just demolish everything. And they said then, in a few years, it'll be disintegrated. They were talking about that. And I'm like, that's kind of sad. I'm like, because then, and then just a few years ago, these people went down, I think it was like last year or the year before or something. They went down and they imploded and they all died. And now the guy wants to go back down there and visit again. And so he wants to prove, I guess, that his vessel is sound, that everything's good there. So we'll see. Yeah, I want to definitely have lobster from up there. I had a really bad lobster meal one time here in Ohio. And it didn't taste very good. It wasn't super bad, but it wasn't super good either. And so I have avoided getting lobster or anything like that since, lobster tails or anything like that. I have not had king crab. King crab. Oh my God, I love king crab. King crab is so freaking good. So good, but it's so expensive. But it's so good. But if you're on vacation, yeah, why not? But it's so delicious. My husband, he doesn't like any of that. But I love a good king crab. I love king crab legs. And especially if they're like, you have garlic, like they're cooked in garlic or something. Delicious. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that. Apparently, if it's dead, while they cook it, you can get really sick. That's what my husband told me about mussels. He said mussels have to remain alive until you cook them, because if they're dead, then you can run the risk of foodborne illness or something. I had no idea about that. I don't eat mussels, but I had no idea about that. I like certain fish. I love fish. I'm willing to try really any fish, really, to tell you the truth. I am not a fan of fish that have the back skins on them. Don't really like that. I did have some really good mahi-mahi one time when I was on my honeymoon. I had a really good mahi-mahi. And I just love really good white flaky fish. It's delicious. What's wrong with you over there? Just relax. Yeah, garlic does make everything better. I don't know why that is, Happy Mac. That's kind of dumb. King crab is only caught in the Alaskan and the Pacific Ocean, right? It's not in the Atlantic Ocean. So it's not like the matter of convenience. So I don't know why it's less expensive in New York than it is Alaska. It's probably just how they're shipping it in, or if they're getting it in bulk or something. I don't know. I just know that those people like risk their lives to get it. No, it doesn't. And I'm always like really particular too if I go out somewhere and I have shrimp and it smells shrimpy. It's not good. Makes me wonder like how long they've had it around. I'm not gonna eat it. But yeah, it's absolutely delicious. Hey Mojo, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. But yeah, so someday we want to go back up there. So we will. That diaper wiggle is killing you. Yeah, my husband has been washing her diapers and everything else. She's almost done, hopefully. This is her second period since we've had her. And hopefully she's done. And I don't know. We wanted to breed her. That was the main goal. We wanted to do that, but I don't even know if I want to do that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to have that responsibility. I don't know if I want to fork over that much money because with French bulldogs, you have to have them surgically removed because their heads won't pass through the birth canal. So just stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. There's my other dog. I can barely see her. So we'll see. Only time will tell. Mix her with a Dane. Yeah. I don't think that'll work out very well. Well, back to gardening stuff. It is getting hot in here, and I turned off the AC so you guys could hear me. We've been going on a lot of hikes lately, so I've been taking a lot of pictures. I made my first wild lettuce tincture. I don't know if you saw the picture in the community tab, but yeah, I made my first wild lettuce tincture the other night. I got the wild lettuce on our hike and I brought it back and I made that tincture. I washed it really good and made that tincture out of it. So hopefully, by the way, I did see wild lettuce plant. It was literally like 6 foot tall. And it had the center it was like literally that thick. It was huge. And I'm like, really? Is that wild lettuce? Like, so I peeled some of the leaves back just a little bit to see. And it was like seeping, like that, like white pussy stuff. And that's also another indicator of wild lettuce. So I didn't take anything from that really big one, but I found others nearby and I took them from that. I didn't want to take anything from that really big one. I wanted to just leave it there. It was like nature was telling me, just leave it there. So I didn't chop it down. So what I did with that wild lettuce tincture, and I watched a lot of videos on it. A lot of people put the stems in there, but I didn't want to put the stems in there. It just seemed gross to me. So I peeled off all the petals. Hey, Graham and Karen, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. I peeled off all the petals. I washed them really good. And then I put them in the jar. And then what I did is I took a butter knife and I kind of chopped them up really good. Now I've seen people blend it to a pulp. Blend it to a pulp and then they put the tincture, the stuff over it. But I just like put the leaves in there and then I used a butter knife and kind of chopped them up a little bit. And then I poured the stuff over it. So we'll see how that works. And we'll see, I was really, really excited because our friends that go hiking with us, they found ghost pipe. They got a bunch of it. So that was kind of cool. So that's kind of another reason why we wanted to go hiking with them. Is because we wanted to see these areas where the stuff was growing and stuff like that. They go like deep. We did a 5-mile hike. And so it was just a lot of fun. A very interesting time, a lot of walking. But I was excited. I saw some wild yarrow. It was funny because I had just watched a video previously about wild yarrow and how people were confusing it with Queen's Anne's lace. And I'm like, how is that? Like yarrow and Queen's Ansley's look like the flowers don't look anything alike. So to tell the difference between that is usually Queen Ansley's has a really, really like nice, smooth stem, whereas yarrow, it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy all the way down. So you can kind of tell the difference. And so I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't do anything with the yarrow. I didn't take it. I can grow it here. I could grow wild lettuce here too, but I just don't have the seeds for it. I don't have the seeds. I found this website that sells the seeds and I wanted to buy it, but they wanted me to pay shipping too on top of what I wanted. And I was like, so I didn't do it. So maybe next year, now that I have a part-time job, I can go and get some wild lettuce. And what I'd like to do is segregate it so I know what grew it, what it's sucking up. If I grow it in my beds or whatever, then I know how it was taken care of. So I might do that. I do a lot of medicinal plants that are isolated. They aren't in the wild because when you forage, a lot of times you don't really know what's going on with it. So I don't 100% trust it. I did wash it really good though. But yeah, it's very interesting. Saw a lot of cool things. I've been seeing a lot of milkweed like everywhere, which is really, really cool. I was telling my husband had no clue. You can buy seeds for wild lettuce. Yes. Yes. What is that site called? Hold on. I'll tell you the site. Herbs. I know I have saved it, but now I don't know what it's called. Hold on. I might have it on the Google on here. I'm looking for it. I know I saved it, but I haven't been to the site in a minute. Yeah. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of. No, it's not that. It's not that. That's too expensive. It's not that. Oh, there it is. StrictlyMedicinalSeeds.com. There you go. Hold on. It's a legit thing. And you can get all different kinds of medicinal everything on here. And they have wild lettuce seeds. They have pretty much everything that you can think of. They have skullcap, mandrake. They have comfrey, echinacea, stinging nettle.
Magic.
They have passion flower, holy basil. I mean, they just have a bunch of medicinal, all different kinds of stuff. So take a look at it. And the only part is with me is they were charging shipping. And I was like, damn. I mean, and shipping was kind of expensive. They sell tincture presses and screens, books, wholesale, all different kinds of stuff. They actually sell plants as well, live roots, things like that. And for those that you cannot get on this site, go to Etsy, check it out. Make sure the people have a 5-star review before you purchase, and make sure everything's legit. Hey, don't scratch that chair. Make sure everything's legit before you purchase. But I've gotten golden seal roots from Etsy and ginseng roots from Etsy. The only problem I had was my chickens digging it up. But yeah, that site's pretty cool, and it got me wishing, and I put a lot of stuff in my cart, and I was like, damn, I have to pay for shipping. Kind of sucks. But strictlymedicinalseeds.com is where you want to go. Yeah. I'm waiting on 50 garlic bulbs to be delivered in October. That's cool. Okay, so this is the thing. This year I put biochar in all my beds. And I used Surround. And I used Surround from the very beginning. So I never gave it an opportunity to wash off. I've been using it nonstop since the beginning, and I had 0 bugs this year. 0 bug pressure. Nothing. It was amazing. Still had bees and all of that. And you know what? The first year I don't have heavy bug pressure and everything was great. I got freaking rodents. I've never had rats before. Never. So annoying. So seriously, Roundup? That's a dirty word around here. Magic. No Roundup here. I don't use Roundup for anything. Nada. I pull my weeds. I don't need to use Roundup if I pull them. But yeah, so yeah, I've never had a rat problem ever. Like, they're pack rats too, so they're just annoying. And then we caught a chipmunk too, and so yeah. So we've been setting a ton of traps, and my husband hurried up and picked a zucchini real quick, so we would have a zucchini this year because they've been eating those zucchini and my cucumbers. I've been so upset. Not cool at all. But yeah, the wild seed thing, go medicinal seeds. Definitely want to check them out. Cool website. But yeah, I had a really good time on my hike. Oh, we lost you, Marshmallow Man. He has bad internet. I had a really good time on my hike. It's something that I need to do. I just love doing it. So I've been having a really good time. And so hopefully we made some friends that would like to go and join us and do this all the time with us as well. They said they always do it. So why not have 2 more people just, coming along? So it's really cool. It hadn't rained that much this year, so the places that we did go and stuff, they weren't muddy. So, but normally you can tell by looking at it, they're pretty muddy. And we walked along a lot of horse trails. We did a ton of horse trails. So I think that's super cool. But yeah. So a lot of people ask me if I'm going to be doing a fall garden. And honestly, I don't know if I will have the time to do a fall garden. Usually the fall is pretty hectic for me. I am planting. I started a bunch of cucumbers, so I'm going to plant those too. So it's state land. Yeah. It's a national park. Don't quote me on that. It's an Ohio park. And yeah, they have horse trails. It's pretty cool. They have a place where you set up and you can hook your horse up and get him ready, and then they take him to the trails. I also saw people jogging on those trails. By the way, those trails are pretty hardcore. Some of them, you have steep hills and stuff, And these like beasts are out there just like jogging the trail, running up and down these hills and this like rocky, horrible trails. I mean, I'm just like, whoa, dude. Like walking these were difficult. I can't imagine running them. Horrible. But yeah, we ran into this group of people that had 5 horses and they were all riding together. And they were really cool. I get free horse poop from our state horse trail meeting area. Oh, that's cool. I'm afraid to use stuff like that. I only want to use my own. So I have my own chicken poop, and then I have Rupert's poop. By the way, I didn't pull my radishes, but I chopped some of the toppers down and I gave them to Rupert. He was having a heyday. He loved them. So Rupert got a huge, huge bunch of radish heads. Our radishes went to seed pretty quick, actually. So I'm hoping also that this, like, I always say that I'm never going to do a fall garden, but I'm really, really hoping that I can actually plant some lettuce. It seemed like this year I planted some lettuce and it went to seed really fast. So I'm going to plant more and hopefully, we can get some heads going. I did a whole live on it last night on Grow Big TV. We talked about blossom and rot. So I had a lot of that this year because we rotated our beds. So I can't remember what we put in that bed last year. I thought it was peppers. I can't really remember right now. It was either peppers or peas, and now I can't remember. But we rotated the crops out. And so this year we just had an issue with blossom and rot. And we caught it early because we see the tomatoes and they start to get that black spot in the bottom. We take them off and then we adjust the soil. So we saw it right away. And so we just took care of it. We thought, though, that it was going to look pretty gloom. Like we were like, oh, man, we're going to lose. My husband was home. We thought we were going to lose most of our tomatoes. So it's just been a weird year for weird things, telling you. So how is everything going in your garden, Lewis? And what do you got going on? And what have you harvested so far?
I'm getting some peppers. I got my raspberries in already. I got some lettuce in. The tomatoes are coming along pretty good. Some of the potatoes are starting to die off, so they're almost ready to pick some of them. Been picking some rhubarb. The elderberries are doing good.
That's good.
They're not turning purple yet. They're not turning purple yet. They're still green. The garlic is doing okay. I got some cherries this year.
Really? From your cherry trees?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I got like 2 or 3 on each tree. I've had them already. They're pretty good. So,
nice.
What else is there? I lost all my onions.
Oh, that sucks.
The birds, right? Like they got my onions, they got my beans, some of the radish, not the radishes, with beets.
Oh.
Damn things. I'm gonna have to get my pellet gun out soon.
Yeah. Our elderberries, we picked some already, but a majority of them are not ripe yet. So we have a lot of bushes. So what we're planning on doing is picking almost all of them. We're gonna pick them and then I'm gonna freeze them. I still have some from last year. I still have berries and stuff from last year. My blueberry bush I don't know if you guys have blueberry bushes, but mine is not ripening. Like I have it, I'm getting like little bits at a time, but I still have a ton on there and they're not ripe. It's really weird. So I've been going out there every day and maybe picking a little bit, but I have about a half of a bag full, like a gallon size bag, freezer bag full of blueberries. So what I'm going to do with all this is we're going to make wine. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm going to make an organic wine with it. Way better than buying it in the store. So
Do they got full sun?
yeah,
Okay.
maybe that's what it is. It's too hot and they're not ripening. Because I've noticed even like the birds aren't even eating them. I got a ton on there. The birds aren't even eating them. All of our blueberry bush is just about dead. Been a really dry year, hoping the root structures can hold on until next year. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, we have a pink blueberry lemonade bush and a regular blueberry bush, and all of them are getting massive amounts of blueberries. Just got to get them right. So every day I've been going out there and just picking the ones that are turning blue, which is little by little. So it's kind of annoying. I wish they would all turn at once so I can get them all.
I wish some things were like that too, like raspberries or elderberries or tomatoes.
Yeah. Yep. So that's pretty much it. And so far everything's doing really good. I have to harvest beans yet. I plan on canning some beans or freezing them. I really want to can them. So hopefully I can get enough time to do that. And that's pretty much it. Nothing major else going on. And I'm not doing a huge fall garden. So this year has just been kind of like when my cucumbers got attacked, I was just like, damn. And it totally threw me for a loop.
Yeah, I usually I don't plant a fall garden. I usually work the gardens for the next year.
Mm.
Fall's like rotor tilling it, and adding the compost into it and manure into it, and just rotor tilling it for the next year.
One thing I am kind of excited about this year is we are doing a cover crop. So when everything's said and done, we're going to put that cover crop on there. And I'm anxious to see how much nitrogen we get in the spring. A lot of people are saying when they do cover crops, that the next year is just like boom. It's like a boomer year. So hopefully that's the same for us. We got a lot of things going on this fall. We're going to tear out the one section of the garden that we planned on doing in the spring, and we're going to amend everything really good and then put everything back. So that's another thing that we got planned. So hopefully we can get that done. I'm kind of just waiting for everything to ripen so we can collect it and stuff like that. That's why the month of August is just going to be, heck, man, it's just going to be not good. I'm going to be busy because I'm going to have so much produce and everything coming on all at once. And that's usually not the case.
Oh yeah, I got another set of plants that are about shoulder height.
Oh, nice. I almost bought some trees and stuff. And I decided not to. It's so hard, like when you're out and you're looking at things and looking at plants and stuff, not to buy them. After a while, it's like, I don't have room for that. What am I thinking? I can't buy that. Yeah, time to get our canning on. Yep. That is the truth. I got a lot going on. I'm not going to be canning tomatoes because I have so many tomatoes in the basement. So I think the only thing I'm really seriously canning this year is green beans. which I have a ton of those on right now. So I wanted to can peas and stuff like that. I may have enough carrots. We literally planted so many carrots and it's insane. We got so many of them.
I forgot about the carrots too. I got carrots too.
Yeah, so delicious, man. So delicious. The good stuff. I keep seeing produce and stuff in the. I did buy 2 cucumbers from a roadside stand, so I couldn't help myself. I love cucumbers. I did buy a huge watermelon. I just finished it today. So I've been buying little things here and there to suffice myself. I want to do pickles. I got to get more cucumbers though to do that. Oh, another hack that I've been doing, and I learned this from my job, is I normally do this. I soak my cucumbers in cold water before I put them in the fridge. It's called soaking the heat out of them. So I do that, and then what I did this year is once they were soaking and I was ready to put them in the fridge, I wrapped them in tin foil. And then I put them in the fridge. So I'm hoping that keeps them colder longer and dark in a dark place. Like I'm just hoping that it keeps it from turning bad, because I can't eat that many cucumbers all at once. I'll try, but I can't. I probably shouldn't. I've been eating a lot of vegetables, tons of them. So, but I've been doing that with lettuce. I did that with lettuce and it worked out really good. I did it with carrots. And I've done it with celery at work. They take the whole celery and they wrap it up in tin foil and then put it in the refrigerator. Ooh, you got a freeze dryer. Cool. That's really cool. I don't have one yet. We thought about it, but okay. Pricey. Yeah. Yeah, they are pricey. That's why we haven't bought one yet. We have other things that we need to take care of first before we go and buy a $2,000 freeze dryer. But we are thinking about it. We have to get a new roof. There's just like lots of things going on we have to do. We want to get new siding eventually. We want to get a new roof. We have to have new beds in the garden. There's just like little things here and there that we have to do first before we can go and do stuff like that.
Yeah, hopefully the price of owning a home.
Yeah. We definitely need a new roof before all things. I think this roof is literally like 30 years old. So needs done. And I think we're going to use metal. I think we're going to get a metal roof. So we've been thinking about that.
I got a metal roof, and you know what? It's a lot better than the shingles, like the tar shingles and stuff like that. If you keep it maintained, it can last you a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And we have a metal roof on our barn too. So I think that's what we're going to do. So eventually here. I don't know when, but maybe next year.
Yeah, like Mad Chick says, you can harvest the rainwater too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, yeah. So you guys have any questions about your gardens this year or anything going on that, you want to tell us about? You can feel free to say it in in the chat. Oh, I didn't know you were Mark. Hi, Mark. I know who you are. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, well, we kind of live near Amish country too, and sometimes we can get a better deal through the Amish if they come up and put a metal roof on. I don't know why. Probably because their brother does the metal for the metal roofing, so they can get better deals or whatever. But we might look around for options and stuff like that. So we'll see. But yeah, usually Amish have better prices when it comes to stuff like that. Yep. I have a ton of Mexican sunflowers at the end of my yard, closest to the road. So I'm hoping when people drive by and see it, it makes them happy. So, yeah, kind of cool. Okay, guys, it's going to be like an hour. So I'm going to have to get off here. My husband just came home. So I wanted to chat it up with him before I have to go to bed. Plus, I'm getting tired all of a sudden. Okay, what happened to me last night? My son woke me up at 3 a.m. And like I said, like all day, I've been kind of in a mood. I haven't been in a really great mood. I think it's because I had lack of sleep and I haven't really been feeling 100%. I have literally had a cough, like a hacking cough. Every time I go to bed, I hack and I cough. And I've had that since middle of June.
Lie down.
Huh?
Lie down.
Oh, you're talking to your dog. So I've been dealing with that. And then I haven't been sleeping. And then he woke me up. So I went downstairs so I didn't mess with Dustin because he has to go to work in the morning. So we went downstairs and my son has a toy chainsaw and a toy weed whacker. And guess what he wanted to play with at that time? Those two things. And if I took him away, he was crying. So I didn't know what was worse, him crying or taking away the weed whacker and the chainsaw. So I just let him play with it. I watched Judge Judy. By the way, I've been obsessed with Judge Judy, been watching her almost every day. And so, yeah, so I finally fell asleep. He crawled beside me and fell asleep. And finally, I just zonked out and didn't wake up till 10. But it still wasn't the 100% sleep that I need. So I'm tired. But yeah, so it's good to see you, Cosmics, as always. Rebel, everybody in chat. Lewis, thank you for coming up. I really appreciate you guys for still sticking around. Don't forget, you guys can still be members for 99 cents a month. I do have membership content, so you can take a look at that. Oh, we lost Lewis. So thank you guys for coming in. I hopefully I can get a better schedule now that I know what's going on and I have a routine. So I can get a better schedule and still do live shows. And I still plan on doing videos and stuff like that. And I have shorts and stuff out. So if you're interested in our shorts, take a look at those. So, yeah, need some sleep. So thank you guys for coming in, and we will see you next time. Don't forget, I have some videos out. So take a look at those. And we will see you all next time. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.